Want my girlfriend to feel as beautiful as she truly is, but I'm unsure how to help her see it without pushing too hard. I, 27 make, have been in a relationship with Jane, F25, for 6 months. She's smart, funny, kind, sassy, giving, and a little bit annoying lol. She's also a total knockout and way out of my league, except she doesn't see herself that way. Jane is on the bigger side and I am more lean. I like to go to the gym and work out and I'm naturally just very bony, so I do not have a ton of extra fat on my body. I am 6 feet 1 inch so tall, but not like a giant. Overall I would say I'm average, but Jane tells me I'm the hottest guy to ever look at her and I'm NGL. I love that she sees me that way. What I don't like is how she sees herself. Like I said, she is on the bigger side and she especially hates her apron belly, as she calls it. When we first started seeing each other, she would only give me head and not even let me touch her. I didn't push the issue BC, I didn't want to be a creep and force her into something, but one day I finally asked her why she didn't let me return the favor, and she responded genuinely with I just didn't think you would want to do that to me. I finally got her to understand that I was dying to make her feel good too, and we started a more active and reciprocated sex life. Reddit, I won't be gross, but I will just say, wow. Truly the best I've ever had, and I love every inch of this girl's body. She is perfection. The only thing now is she still keeps her shirt on during sex and we have to keep the lights off. Every time. I want to see all of her so damn bad, but I don't want to make her uncomfortable. I truly believe she does this because she's afraid I won't like what I see, but that is so far from a possibility. Her perfect face, lips, eyes, hair, legs, shoulders, knees and toes are great, and I will gladly take anything she's willing to give me. But, if I can have a preference, I want it all. I just want her to feel as beautiful and desire as she is. I'm worried asking for this will have the opposite effect, like she's not doing enough for me already. Would I be the asshole if I push this issue further? Edit. Thank you to everyone who has submitted helpful advice and just overall kind words. Most of you fall under this category, but to the few that don't, kindly go F yourself. I didn't post here to get your fatphobic opinions on my girl's body. I posted here to get advice on how to make her more comfortable being totally bare with me, which I do feel like I got. I still have not spoken to her, but I have ordered some red lights, sexy teddies, and tops that are easy to pull the top down, as a few of you suggested getting. I'm also so stocked up with candles the fire department may have me on a watch list. LMFAO. I'm gonna just give my girl the lingerie because it made me think of her, and if she wants to wear it, great. If not, also great. I got a beautiful girl, who I love, sleeping in my bed every night, so life will be good either way. Oop, I can definitely do that, thank you. She's fairly confident, but she has opened up to me about being insecure growing up as a bigger girl and how boys never really looked at her like they looked at her friends. I'm also her first boyfriend. I suspect that past self-esteem issues and lack of relationship experience make her more self-conscious in the bedroom. Oop, thank you. I may show her this post eventually, but I'd if I should until she's more comfortable in her body, since I've been pretty direct with what I would like here and don't want her to feel pressured. Update 1. Quite a few people have messaged me asking for an update. I really didn't expect to make one, as I was going to just take all the helpful advice I got and go about my business, but my plan was foiled. A lot of you suggested I not show Jane, fake name BTW, since that confused some of you last time, my original post, because it might make her even more insecure. I never want to hurt my girl, so I wasn't going to show it to her, at least not right away, and I figured she'd never see it on her own since she doesn't even have a Reddit account. However, I forgot about Reddit podcasts and people who like to read these stories online for everyone to hear. Apparently she listens to one while she works, and they happened to read a story that sounded just a little too close to her own life. She texted me a screenshot of the story after finding it online and asked if it was me. I obviously said yes and asked if and we could talk that evening. She agreed and I was bricking it for the rest of the day. Some of you guys really had me convinced she was going to break up with me for telling our business online. Thankfully that is not at all what happened. When she got to my apartment, she gave me a big hug and a wonderful kiss before even saying anything, and I immediately felt my stomach settle. We sat down on the couch and I guess she could tell by my face how nervous she was, because she spoke first and told me she wasn't mad and she thought all the comments saying she may break up with me for writing about her private life were over the top. I breathed a sigh of relief and asked her what she thought about what I said in the post. She said it made her feel wonderful that I thought of her that way, and she said she didn't think anyone would ever desire her body that much. I let her know everything I said was 100% true, and I really do desire her, but I understand her boundaries and she doesn't have to push herself on my behalf. We had a long conversation about body image and intimacy that I won't go into detail about, but it was such a productive conversation and I'm so glad we had it. I feel like I understand her so much deeper and vice versa. At the end of our conversation she did get kind of a sheepish look and asked if I actually bought all of the things I mentioned in the edit of my OG post. I told her yes I did and went and fetched the bag of candles and lingerie I had been storing in my closet. I also told her I installed red lights in my room as suggested. She said we should try a few of the new things out, and I didn't hesitate to say yes please. It was the best night of my entire life, and I'm not even kidding. Not just because of the physical portion of the night, which wow, but also because I think I was able to make my girl feel more loved and cherished, and I know she made me feel the same. So moral of the story, if someone doesn't value the beautiful body you're in, they are not the person for you. You don't have to be ashamed of anything when you're with the right person. I've never felt more attractive than when I'm with Jane because I know she loves me regardless and I hope she feels the same about being with me. I wish nothing but the best for all of you. Thank you again. Also special shout out to the Read It on Wikipedia podcast. I think that's what Jane said it was called. Apparently it's some dudes who read Reddit stories and they covered my OG post. Jane said they were super nice about the situation and made her even more comfortable with it all. Thanks for being great wingman boys.